A very good morning to all. So today we are moving on to a new topic that is about care of sense organs. How we should take care of our sense organs. So you all know the 5 sense organs we have. So which are the 5 sense organs we have? We have eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. And you all know how these sense organs work. And all these sense organs have their own functions. So we should take care of these sense organs. We should keep these organs clean. So let's discuss each of them one by one. The first sense organ, that is our eyes. So what is the function of our eyes? Eyes helps us to see. So we see things around us with the help of our eyes. So we should take care of our eyes. There are some tips that helps us to take care of our eyes. The first one, wash your eyes regularly with clean water. So the first thing is that you should wash your eyes properly. You should wash your eyes regularly with clean water. So if you have any itching, you should not rub your eyes. Instead of that, what you need to do? You should wash your eyes with cold water. The second one, do not read in a dim light or very bright light. It is very, very important. You should read in an appropriate light. You should not read in a very dim light or in very bright light. See the third point. Do not watch television for long hours. You can watch television, but don't watch it for long time. Why? Because it stresses your eyes. So you should not watch it for a long time. And when you watch television, you should watch from a minimum distance of 6 feet. So you should always remember this. The next one. Do not read in a moving vehicle. Always remember that you should not read in a moving vehicle, as it causes stress to your eyes. The last point. Be careful while bursting crackers. So you all burst crackers, right? But always remember, you should be very careful because it can cause injury. So you should be very careful while bursting crackers. Coming to the next sense organ, that is our ears. So ears helps us to hear. So we hear the different sounds around us with the help of our ears. So the part of the ear that we can see and that we can touch is the outer ear. So let's discuss how we can take care of our ears. See the first point. Keep the ears clean and dry. Use a dry towel to clean your ears. So you should always clean your ears. You should dry them after taking bath. Otherwise, it can cause harm to your ears. See the next point. Do not clear your ears with sharp objects. So it is very, very important. You should not clean your ears with earbuds, or you should not use any sharp objects like pin or matchstick to clear your ears. You should be very careful. See the next point. Stay away from loud sounds. It is also very important. It can lead to ear loss. So you should stay away from loud sound. Coming to the next sense organ, that is our nose. So what is the function of our nose? It helps us to smell as well as it helps us to breathe. So we can smell different things like things which are good, things which are bad with the help of our nose. So let's see how we can take care of our nose. See the first point. Use a handkerchief to clean your nose. It is very, very important. You should use a handkerchief to clean your nose. You should never use your hands to clean your nose. You should use a handkerchief to clean your nose. See the next one. Do not put objects into your nose. It is also important. You should never insert any objects into your nose. Moving to the next sense organ, that is our tongue. So what is the function of our tongue? Tongue helps us to taste, and we learnt that it has taste buds. So we can taste things which are bitter, salt, sour, sweet, etc. So our tongue helps us to taste. So how we can take care of our tongue? So let's see. See the first point. Use a tongue cleaner to clean your tongue in the morning and at night. So you should clean your tongue regularly with a tongue cleaner. So dirty tongue can cause disease, and also it can lead to bad breath. So you should always clean, you should regularly clean your tongue with a tongue cleaner. Moving to the next sense organ, that is the skin. So skin is the largest sense organ in our body. The skin helps us to feel. So how we should take care of our skin? So let's see the points. The first one, take bath with soap and clean water. It helps to remove dirt and sweat. It is also important. You should take bath. You should take bath with soap and water. So always remember that you should use a mild soap, because soap contains chemicals and it is harmful to your body. So you should always clean your body with soap and water. So it makes you clean and it makes you fresh. See the next one. Wear clean and dry clothes. You should wash your clothes, you should dry them, and you should use it. It is good for your skin. See the next point. Drink at least 6 glasses of water every day. So drinking water is very, very important. You should drink at least 6 glasses of water every day. So that is good for your skin. The next one. Vegetables, fruits, milk, curd, fish, eggs and morning sunlight are good for your skin. So you should eat these type of food, and you should include these type of food items in your diet. That helps you to maintain your skin, which is good for your skin. So these are some of the different ways in which we can take care of our sense organs. So I hope you all understood about taking care of sense organs. So we are done with this chapter. Now let's move on to the exercise of this chapter. For that you can take page number 107 and let's start with the first exercise. Tick the correct option. I'll read out the question and options and you can tick the right answer. The first one. The nervous system is made up of brain, spinal cord and nerves, brain, heart and liver, nerves, arteries and veins, eardrum, taste buds and nerves. See the second one. The spinal cord is protected inside the brain, rib cage, vertebral column, skull. The third one. Motor nerves carry messages from the sense organs to the brain or spinal cord, brain or spinal cord to the parts of the body, eyes to the spinal cord, brain to the heart. See the fourth one. A quick response to a stimulus is called a rapid action, a reflex action, a reaction, an automatic action. The fifth one. The lowermost part of the brain is the medulla, cerebrum, cerebellum, vertebral column. You can take the answer. So now let's move on to the answers. So what is the answer for the first one? The nervous system is made up of. The answer is the first one. Brain, spinal cord and nerves. Second one, the spinal cord is protected inside the, what is the answer? The answer is vertebral column. It is protected inside the vertebral column. The third one, motor nerves carry messages from the, what is the answer? The answer is the second one, brain or spinal cord to all parts of the body. Fourth one, a quick response to a stimulus, which we call it as reflex action. Fifth one, the lowermost part of the brain. It is the medulla. Moving to the second exercise, that is fill in the blanks. The first one, the brain is protected in the, it is protected inside the skull. So you can write there skull. See the second one. The dash of the brain regulates the heartbeat and breathing. It is the medulla. It is the lowest part of the brain. See the third one. The dash of the brain controls movement and maintains the balance of the body. So which part? It is the cerebellum. See the fourth one. The vertebral column is made up of dash bones. It is made up of 33 bonds, 33 ring-shaped bonds. Fifth one, the space between the brain and the skull bones is filled with a fluid. So, rest of the exercise we'll discuss in the next class. So, till then, thank you.